What is up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Crypto FUD. And let's jump right into this. Randy, what's going on? I feel like I just was talking to you, bro. Just kidding. Light, what's going on, man? I feel like I haven't seen you here in a while. Pink, Eller, Rob, what's going on? Khalil, Jackie. Light said Ladies is coming to Binance soon. All right. We'll hold you to it, bro. Kendamir, what's going on? Larry said, I'm trying to figure out Discord to message you address. Let me post the Discord real quick while we before we even get started here, guys. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Let's see here. All right. So I just posted in the Discord. I just posted the Discord real quick on here. Pin it on top. All right. Well, welcome, guys. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I know I'm having a fantastic weekend. Busy, but let's just jump right into this. So, Frank, let me just answer your question real quick. Let's see here. Anonymous said, I get absolutely no alerts for this channel. My bad, dude. Maybe you need to hit that bell. Hit the bell, and it'll give you notifications. It should pop up, though. Facts. My name on Discord is the same thing, right? My YouTube name, bro. CryptoFud. So Frank said, hey, Crypt, can you explain the price impact on DeFi when you're trying to swap? Why is the price impact high during some swaps? So a lot of times, depending on what you're trying to swap, it'll say it's high. Even if, let's say you're trading like a few $100s, and it'll pop up like this has a 1% impact on the liquidity that's in the project. So a lot of times when that pops up, that means that there's not a massive amount of liquidity. Usually that won't pop up if you have like millions of dollars in the project as far as liquidity. It won't pop up. But if you're saying maybe $20,000, $40,000, $50,000 of liquidity in the project, it'll pop up and just tell you, hey, this has a high price impact. And a lot of times what it does is it tries to prevent people from selling large amounts on projects that don't have a lot of liquidity in them. So, because then it's going to have a big impact on the price as far as that project as well. So real quick, let's just jump in. So, update on Milady. So, oops, I just moved my fib retracement, guys, and you know that grinds my gears. Let me see here. I hope that didn't mess anything up, but it is what it is. Let me bring in my SMA moving averages. You guys know that's law. So, for me, ladies, one thing I want to just tell everybody is you guys better be holding strong, right? You guys have been going through all this for don't fold, right? We're gonna be all right. The market is gonna be perfectly fine. Bitcoin right now is sitting at around 70,000. Milady has had a little bit of a cool off, right? You guys can see we broke below. We were holding this 200-day moving average right here. This is on the 2-hour. We were bouncing beautifully, and we obviously broke below it. And you can see, but we are still, and if you guys remember, we had a stream, and I did post a video about this maybe a few days ago. We're still holding strong at this support level right here at the 25. So everything right now, honestly, is perfectly fine. I think she's in a consolidation mode right now where you can see we're in a tight range. We're bouncing at that 25. We're hitting our head right here at around the 27, maybe a little over the 27 and a half mark, right? But we're sitting here ranging in this tight range for right now, and a lot of times that's usually an indicator that something's going to pop here soon, right? It's not always to the upside. It could be to the downside, but given that Bitcoin right now has been holding above 70,000 or around 70,000, I told you guys this. As long as we're above this 69,000, and let me zoom in here for Bitcoin as well. But as long as we're above That's 69,000. And why is 69,000 such a strategic spot for myself and for anybody that's actually trading, knowing what's going on? Is that 69,000 is our previous all-time high, right? Remember, that's our previous all-time high from 2021. We obviously broke that, but we're holding it as support. You can see we bounced off that 69 multiple times. That's perfectly fine. That's what we want to see, right? We want to see Bitcoin get comfortable at around that 69,000, 70,000 mark, somewhere around there. And most likely what Bitcoin will do is we'll start moving up from here. So we have the halving coming up in 3 weeks, people. 3 weeks, people. Eller said we continue on first place on Binance Future. Nice. Jojo said, I love Milady and Milady loves you. And he's talking to you guys, not me. Yeah, I'm sure she probably loves me too. But Bond said, most ladies walking away with our money. Hopefully this one won't. What do you mean? Like you think people are having a sell off? Let's see. Let's look what the numbers are today. So looking at the numbers for the day as far as market cap, we're at 187 million, right? Remember, I keep telling you guys we keep jumping up and we'll hit that 200, and it's like we stay around the 200 and we'll bounce a little bit down. Right now we are down technically at around 187 million. Our volume has started to drop down a little bit at around 15 million, but I will tell you, if you look at the top of the screen right here, you see this 24-hour volume, 72 billion, and it's down 17%. That's across the board on every crypto project right now. The whole market right now, the volume for crypto is down 17%. Why is that? Well, one thing is yesterday was Friday. It was Good Friday. The markets were closed. Unfortunately, but fortunately, we're seeing most of our volume is going to be during Monday through Friday, during trading hours for the stock market because of the ETF. With that being said, when you go into the weekends or you have a holiday, you're going to see volume drop, and it dropped considerably, almost 20% in the last 24 hours. And I'm going to almost guess that's most likely because of the Good Friday that just passed. So this Monday, we're probably going to see that volume explode again. For sure. Real quick, guys, thank you for reminding me, Rob. Make sure you guys hit the like right now, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe. We did just have a members only stream, and we did just give out $15 in airdrops on our NFK token. We just sent out $15 to everybody that was in the stream, and anybody that missed it, obviously, you guys are still going to receive it as long as you're a green badge. You guys get those airdrops, and we just went over fib retracements, support levels, and just really just becoming a better trader. So if you're interested, make sure you guys hit that join. Only $5 to join. $5, and everybody just got airdropped $15. So I mean, honestly, it's a win-win right there, bro. Win-win. Someone just asked, what about Floki? Let's bring up Floki. We can you guys can start asking me about the projects right now, and we'll start looking them up. So Floki's not looking bad at all. One thing that we mapped out about Floki was that obviously it looks like it's in this fallen channel right here, right? I would love to call it, and I do call it, it's a bull flag. Usually what you'll see is it'll basically hit some kind of a local or all-time high. We saw that, and it'll kind of retrace slightly, right? Going into this channel of a downward movement, but eventually we'll find some support somewhere and break out of this flag usually, right? Not every time, but usually that's why they pull up bull flags or bear flags. This one's a bull flag. A lot of times it'll play out towards the upside. So we technically are still in the channel for Floki. So I will say we haven't technically broke out of this channel yet for this bull flag. So we'll see how this plays out. But for right now, you can see beautiful support right here. I believe this is the 382. I have this fib retracement so freaking big. Let's zoom out real quick. Holy crap. Oh, because I have it for the whole chart. Yep, so that's the 382. You can see we've bounced multiple times off that 382, finding some support right here. So for right now, I would say anything around this 382, as long as we're holding up around that 22.6, we're solid. We're still bullish as hell for this project for Floki. I can't believe I'm saying that because honestly, if you asked me 6 months ago, what about Floki? I'd be like, bro, I don't know about Floki, dude. I don't know. But it's like just had such a massive explosion. And it kind of just said, listen, guys, in the meme coin world, we're still around, right? And this is going to be our year is what Floki's trying to say. I don't think Milady's is going to allow it, but Floki is killing it. I will have to say, you got to give respect when it's earned, right? And you can see Floki is still doing really well. So as long as it's holding above this the 382 right here at the 22.5, I think it's still going to be bullish, and we're going to see how this bull flag plays out. Obviously, all-time high, not far at all for Floki, and that's what's crazy is the all-time high for Floki is only about 42% away. 42% away. So I honestly I wouldn't be surprised when the market gets back up and like we're going parabolic again. I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about a all-time high breaking for Floki. So let's see here. Someone keeps spamming Myro. Don't spam, but I will pull up Myro because I love Myro, right? We all love Myro. Damn, Myro's pumping. All right, now I see why you keep saying Myro. Bro, I am so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. You guys remember, and we marked this spot as support right here, which everybody just learned about that in the members only. Members, remember, we found that. Remember, found it right here. It was resistance. We marked it down. It flipped it, and now it flipped over to support. And this is going to be at around that 20-cent mark. And I am so pissed that I didn't freaking buy in. Sitting here looking at it when it was at 20 cents, and I was like, I'm going to wait a little bit longer. And look what happened. This thing bounced beautifully for Myro. Look at that. 78% bounce right there for Myro. Myro's killing it. Myro's honestly killing it right here. Let's see. Let's see what the market cap's looking like. $334 million. So still relatively small market cap. Remember, I told you guys this, and I've been telling you. Remember, I was buying in on Myro at 5 cents. I did sell when it was at around 37 cents, and I was supposed to jump right back in when it dropped down here, and I didn't. So that's why I'm kind of pissed at myself. But remember, I've been telling you guys this for a while. I honestly think that Myro will easily hit $1. I think Myro is going to easily hit $1. Reason why? Market cap is so low, but the circulating supply is only 944 million Myro. That's it. You think about it. You have all these other projects that are in the trillions. Myro is only in the millions, 944 million. So all this thing needs to do, the market cap just needs to get up to $944 million market cap, which Bunk, Dog with Hat, Floki, obviously Dogecoin, Shiba, you have all these projects that are multi-billion dollars. All Myro has to do is get close to $1 billion, and this thing will be at $1. So I've been telling you guys that for a while. Definitely, now I understand why you're talking about that, Greasy. Good call out right there. Frank said 69. Nice. I was going to say it, but I was trying to be serious, Frank, when we were talking about that 69 level for Bitcoin. So I didn't really want to say anything. But you know I was definitely thinking about that, bro. Soul said, what's up with Crow with Crown? Bro, Crow with Crown is I don't know what's going on, bro. To be honest, Soul, so you know I'm always going to be transparent with you. I did actually sell off yesterday because I don't know. Where is it actually? Why isn't it on my, did it die? Let's look it up. Crow with Crown. Did that project die? Uh-oh. Isn't it CWC? Bro, did that project die? It's not on my watch list anymore. What the hell? I wonder if they freaking it literally just lost. Yesterday when I sold out, bro, the liquidity was so low in the project. I ended up taking a loss, like a big loss on the project. So I just sold out real fast. I was like, screw it, because it was like, it just was hanging on a thread. So I don't know, dude. I really don't know. It's not coming up on here. Let me see here. Let's go over to Crow. Let's go to MM Finance. Let me see something here. Who caught that dip yesterday on call? That was a massive dip yesterday on call. I don't know, bro. It's gone. Like, it's literally gone. It's literally, like, disappeared from the face of the earth, bro. TJ said, what do I think about Floki? We just talked about that. Anyone now something about Milady token burn? How would that affect the price? Well, let's bring that up. We covered that a while back. The token burn. But let's see here. I want to see something. This is so due to ongoing Solana network congestion issues, the free Milady's F claim portal will be delayed. Rest assured, our team is actively working to resolve this and will provide updates as soon as possible. Stay tuned for further announcements. I will tell you guys, Solana is just going absolutely nuts. That when you're trying to do an airdrop, you're trying to do anything that's like as far as a dev on the Solana network, it takes forever. It takes forever. Sometimes the transaction goes through the next freaking day, or whatever you're trying to do goes through the next day. I will tell you from firsthand experience. So, what they're saying right here about the congestion, they're not BSing whatsoever. Now, someone's asking about the burns. I want to bring that back up. It's probably way down here. Bro, all they're promoting is that damn Lady F. Holy crap. Alright, this is where it's at. It's down here. There it is. Alright. Whew. Felt like it took forever. So someone was asking me about the Milady's burn. So what they announced, this is back on the beginning, towards the middle of the month, about 2 weeks ago, on March the 12th, they announced that the Milady's devs Milady's dives into harnesses with mimeric powerness of this bullish market. We are proud to unveil our plan to burn Lady's tokens through the utility burns as per our refined roadmap. So pretty much what they talked about, and we obviously already covered this as it happened. What they're planning on doing is down the road, they're going to start burning circulating supply. Now, his question is how is this going to affect the price, right? Well, obviously, less circulating supply is going to increase the price, right? Because if you have a big community that's holding on, and then on the back end, you have a big chunk that's getting burned, maybe daily, weekly, depends on, they haven't announced how it's going to actually work. It could be burned every transaction. Sometimes that's what some of the projects will do. Well, they'll do some kind of a burn every transaction, right? Well, regardless, what will happen is I'm sure it's not going to be these massive burns, but I'm sure there's going to be chunks where they're going to burn off circulating supply, which in return should actually help the value of Milady. So that's why burns are pretty important on a lot of projects, especially projects that have massive amount in circulation, right? For Milady's, we have 734 trillion in circulation. So, you know, they're gonna start slowly but surely burning. Shiba's been doing it for a while. Shiba introduced this. It took them a solid year for them to introduce burns. What's crazy, and we talked about this, was that on Milady, it didn't take them that long. It really didn't take them that long. I mean, Milady's just hit a year, right? I mean, it took Shiba, honestly, a lot longer than a year for it to be out and for them to introduce that they were going to be doing burns. I'm not talking trash on Shiba, but you guys can see Shiba held really well and is actually doing really well. That's why we always say, you know, for these projects, I mean, you got to have diamond hands. Obviously, if we, in this bull run, we jump up to that $10 billion market cap, I wouldn't be upset with you guys, or I wouldn't even look at you differently if you're like, hey, I just took all my profits. Go ahead. You know, that's what we're in here to do, right? We're in here to make money, get those profits, and maybe if Milady is something that you think long term, then take those profits and then wait for a beautiful dip or a retracement, and then start dollar cost averaging in again and do it all over again, right? That's the name of the game for this. And while we're talking about this, let's bring up, so the wallets. We broke 21,000 wallets for Milady. That's absolutely crazy. Crazy to think 21,000 wallets is so small. It really is so small. When you pull up like Shiba's wallets, it's like 1.7 million wallets, right? We're at 21,000. That should show you guys how freaking how early you really are in this project. And I know that's like a gimmick to say like, oh, you're early in this project. No, you are, honestly, even to this day right now, you're so early in this project. There's only 21,000 people across the world that are actually holding on to Milady right now. Imagine what the price is gonna do when we're at 100,000 holders, when we're at 1 million holders. You know, that's when you're talking about billion-dollar market caps right there. It takes time to build up. It really does. Maybe in our world, Milady, right? We always hear about Milady, and it's because we follow them on Twitter and we talk to our friends about it, or we talk to people in the Discord. You know, but out of our realm, there's only 21,000 people in this world that hold on to Milady, right? That's it. I mean, the community has grown like crazy. In the last few weeks, we've moved up thousands of wallets. Imagine when we were covering this project, when we were at $20 million market cap, there was only like 1,500, maybe a few thousand people holding on to Milady. We've already 10x from there in the last like 6 months. Imagine where we're going to be going in the next 6 months, right? If we 10x from here, as far as wallets, that would be 200,000 wallet holders for Milady. So always keep that in mind, guys. Rob said he caught the call dip. Nice. Soul said, I can't cash out. Can't cash out on what, bro? What are you trying to cash out on? Oh, on you found the project? Because I couldn't find it, bro. Check the liquidity, bro. There might not be any liquidity left in there. Rob said he caught that dip on call, bro. Yesterday we were talking about it, and I was like, I think I messaged Prodigy. I'm like, bruh, do you see this dip going on with call? And it was like up here, and I sent him like my little chart right here, and I was like, bro, I'm waiting. I was like, if it breaks this 10-11 mark right here, I was like, I'm waiting for it to come towards this 9. And I actually caught the bottom. I mean, to the T. I freaking caught the bottom right here. It was like by the time my transaction went through, it was at like 92. But what sucked was that I didn't have a lot of chronos, right? So I didn't have a lot. I only was able to throw in like a very small amount. So I quickly doubled my stuff, but I jumped out again, unfortunately. But that was a beautiful dip right there, bro. That was a dip for the gods right there. Because if you would have caught that dip, let me see. It's not even going to give us our percentage. They know better to give us our percentage. It's probably like 200%. Come on, deck screener. It's not giving me the percents, but that was a massive move right there. Just from right here to right here, massive move. Johnny said, let's go, cock and you. You're sick, Johnny. That is sick. Just kidding. Tim said, do you know when the Binance future contest ends? You know what? I will have somebody that's who's giving us the updates. When do you guys, to be honest, I think they haven't even put a date on there, because as long as people are going to continue to vote, think about it. They're paying $1 to vote. Why is Binance going to end it right now? We'll check out Cock. Look at that. So Cock is up, and look what happened. So remember, we mapped out this bull flag. We mapped out this bull flag, and look at this thing. Found some support a little bit below. I'd say below our support level right here at the 40, around the 40. You can see it broke below. It hit this 37. Right above, I believe that's the 0.5. Yeah, so right above this 0.5, you can see it used that 0.5 as support right there. But look, it stayed in this channel, respected the channel, found some support eventually, and broke out. And this is what I tell you guys about the bull flags. This right here is a perfect this is a perfect play out on a bull flag right here, right? We made an all-time high, right? We started retracing, staying in this channel, respecting the channel, found some support eventually, and broke out. You can see. So, beautiful. Looks great. Definitely up for the day. Let's see here. What's the market cap looking like for this? I think it's like around 300. Yeah, 373 million. So still relatively low on here. If this can get on some exchanges, I think that'll be the next catalyst for this thing to really start taking off for cock. So doesn't look bad. Muhammad said he took the L on Crazy Pepe. Ah, don't tell me that, bro. Let's look it up. Crazy Pepe. Did you sell off? You sold for a loss, I'm guessing. So this is a perfect example of what I've been telling you guys. So for these fast moving Solana projects that pop up, right? If you're not long term on these projects, and how do you determine if you're going to be long term on some of these projects? That's something you got to figure out, right? You got to really figure out, do you know the dev team? Do they have a good team behind it? Do they have a roadmap, or did they just pop up and have a cool little logo, and maybe they were running like crazy? I would say probably 90% of these projects are going to be short-term projects, right? And I don't mean short-term like Crazy Pepe's going to go to zero, but you can see this massive runoff, right? Almost like a dead cat bounce is what they call it, where there was a massive runoff, a big move to the bottom, a bounce. It bounced at the 786, but it didn't really. It went about halfway up from this run right here, about halfway up, pretty much bounced above the 0.5, and you can see since then it has been retracing, right? I mean, for me personally, let's say I was in this project like Muhammad said. He said he got out, he accepted the L. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Listen, you'll make the money back on another play. So don't kick yourself or anything like that. It is what it is, bro, right? But I hope you learned your lesson on holding on or buying in at the wrong time, right? When you see these projects and they've already jumped up thousands of %, you're buying in at a very risky time. With these projects, especially for myself, if I don't buy in when that bad boy pops up and it's down here, I'm not buying in. I don't care if it continues to move up and it just does a 10x. I don't care, right? Because just like Muhammad said, he just had to take an L because he most likely bought after this thing shot up thousands of %. And now he was left holding the bag while everybody sold off. And those guys have probably moved on to 5 different other projects and have done the same thing, right? So that's why I'm trying to tell you guys, you need to be those guys, right? You need to jump in on these projects when they pop up, right? But you got to remember, be careful because it's risky. I tell you guys all the time, the DeFi world is the wild, wild west. It is very, very risky. Right? For every person that's making money, there's somebody on the back end that's losing their ass out on their money. They're losing out like crazy, right? It's just part of the rules on here. In order for someone to make money, someone's got to lose money, right? Everybody can't win. So it is what it is. But what I would say for this project, I know probably nobody's in it now, but watch, Mohammed, watch now. This thing's going to find some support somewhere, and it's going to probably go on another run. Is it going to make, all-time highs? I highly doubt it. But this thing probably will go on another, like one more solid run. So, but it is what it is, bro. Gina, you sent the wallet? Okay, I got you, girl. Don't worry. Once I'm done with the stream, I will personally check. Gina just sent me a DM, guys. I wonder what she wants. I wonder what she wants, guys. She sent me a DM. We'll have to check out, You know how these girls are, bro. Just kidding. I'm just messing around. I got you, Gina. I got you. So Adam said if you Google it, the Binance future says they last 30 days. Larry said, I think I got in and messaged you. Okay. All right. Anonymous said, will you look up Diddy on Solana? Oh, man. You got to be careful typing that in right now, bro. The feds are watching. Which one is it? Is it this one? I hope not, because the liquidity is small on this. I mean, that's the only one you could be talking about, right? If this is the project, bro, I would be very cautious. Market cap is super low on this. You can see this thing had some runs, but I think it's, I don't know. Looking at the transactions, it's like a sea of red. Everybody's selling off. I'd be careful with that. Gene said, do you think Mog can drop 3 zeros in the next bull run? Let's see. 3 zeros, dude, that's a lot. 3 zeros is a lot, dude. How many zeros does this thing have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dude, so you're saying 3 zeros? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what that price comes out to, but I'm gonna probably say no. I don't think it can drop 3 zeros, dude. That's a massive move. I don't think it could do 3 zeros. I mean, I could be completely wrong, right? But who knows? One thing I do want to tip my hat to is look at this support level that we found, right? And look at this. It has just been bouncing off this support level. And I think I said this is as long as you buy around this support level or under, you should be doing pretty well on MOG for sure. So if you were able to catch, you can see there's been brief times where it'll drop below this support level, or even if you bought right or around this support level on MOG, which is at the 62, you should be doing damn good on MOG. So I think MOG is not a bad project. They're trading on crypto.com, I really don't hear much about it too much, but I think, I think it'll be fairly good during this next bull run. Market cap, $300 million, so a low market cap, and the circulating supply is almost 100% out, so not bad at all. Sorry about that. My dog needed my assistance. Daydream, what are you talking about? BLBY? What you got going on, bro? What is this? BLBY? Why am I like, it sounds familiar, but I'm like, can't even think of it. What is that? Are you talking about BLBY on Solana? Why is everybody spamming BLBY? What's going on? Matt said, yeah, on there. You guys bots? What's going on? Bad luck, baby. Matt said, I ain't a bot, brother. I was just asking because Day's been saying it. There was like 5 other people at the same time saying it. And usually when them bots come in, they're all saying the same thing. I'm like, bro, I'm getting attacked. So for BLBY, I think this is it, right? For on Solana, liquidity's, not too bad. Market cap still under $1 million. So, I mean, it has potential. I mean, why are you guys so bullish on this project? Let me ask you that. Why are you so bullish on this project? It looks like it had a massive run, and since then it has been retracing. That's the only reason why I ask, why are you guys particularly so bullish on this project? Gina has a good question. What is she asking? Gina, do I buy Sol on my DeFi wallet and send to my Phantom wallet to buy NFK? Let me see here. So do I buy Sol in my DeFi wallet and send to my Phantom wallet to buy? Yeah. Yep. So you can, however you can buy Solana on your DeFi wallet, you want to buy Solana and then send it. Make sure you're copying and pasting your address, right? So you want to make sure you go into your Phantom wallet and you're going to hit that receive, right? And you're going to get your wallet address and then make sure you send your Solana to that wallet address. And then on Phantom, that's where you're going to pull up Jupiter Swap in your browser. That little Earth symbol on the bottom, that's going to be your browser. You're going to click into there and then pull up the project for whatever you're trying to swap over to. Gina, did you join the DeFi the Discord? Because if you join the Discord, you have 140 people in there that are willing to help you out as well while I'm streaming. So real quick for this project, if this is the right one, I don't think it's legit like a bad project whatsoever. Obviously, I'm going off of 5 seconds of me looking at it. The only thing I will say is it has a small market cap. Liquidity looks like it's relatively not too bad for how big the project is. One thing I am going to say is that obviously you had this beautiful run up, and since then you have been retracing down, right? So I would say for this project, if you're long term on it, right now where you're at, not a bad spot to be dollar cost averaging in, right? You can see you've been hitting your head at the 786 right here. You've been just hitting your head at the 786 and getting rejected. So I would say anything under this 786, not a bad spot to be dollar cost averaging in if this is a long-term project that you're believing in. But like I tell you guys, be careful getting long-term unless you really are, that's why I asked. I said, what makes you bullish? Have you been following the dev team? Do they have a roadmap out? Is this something that you believe long-term can be a potential good project? So. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't look like this is a bad spot right now to be just be added to your bag if this is something you believe in for sure. And you could possibly see coming up another run on this. Whenever you pull these projects up, you're always going to see these big runs because any project that gets dropped in Solana, it could say shitcoin and say, this project is a scam, and it's still, you'll see it go running up, right? Because everybody jumps in on these projects right when they drop, right? And then obviously you have all the people that are short term coming in, taking profits, and then the project will eventually kind of find its way as far as finding support. And then now it's like where you're at right now in this project is like, all right, now we want to see that natural growth kind of happen in the project. So hopefully this plays out for you guys. Good luck for sure. And if you guys come back, make sure you guys hit that subscribe, and you guys can always, every stream, we're here every day. We can continue to map this out for sure. Muhammad said, is the airdrop deal still on for the viewers? Muhammad, what are you talking about? We sent it off. You mean like if someone joins today, yeah, we'll send them an airdrop. Any members that we have joined today, we'll send the airdrop today. But after today, they're gonna have to wait till the next airdrop. Nice. Day said it's only 14 days old and we're long term. Hell yeah. There you go, bro. Hope that works out for you guys for sure. James said, hey, bro, could you please check out Mew? I put a lot in there yesterday, and it's coming down pretty hard right now. Let's look it up. Mew. Now, remember, guys, make sure you guys tell me, is this on Solana? It looks like it's on Solana, I believe. Is this the project you speak of? James, I'm waiting for your response. Is it Mew on Solana? Matt said he subscribed. Definitely, bro. Appreciate that, bro. Welcome, welcome. James said on Solana. Okay. So I believe this is the project, right? If I'm not mistaken. Good God. Market cap is enormous. Almost $600 million on the DeFi. That's crazy. That's what we're trying to run NFK up to, right? We're trying to get to that $1 billion mark. Liquidity's at like $40 million. I mean, that's crazy. This project's legit. So you said that you put a lot of money into it yesterday, right? And you said it's been coming down. So you bought in most likely. Today's what, the 30th? So if you bought in yesterday, you had to have bought in down here somewhere around the 0.5 or the 382. So you should have been up technically. It has come down, but look where it came down and it's bounced right here at the 382. So one thing I will say, James, is as long as it finds that support right here at the 382, I think you're going to be all right. I think you're going to be all right. Now, let's plan out this scenario right here. What if this comes up and it bounces off this the 382, it bounces, and let's see it hits its head at the 236. Keep an eye out, right? Because you're going to be technically up, I believe, if it comes up to the 236. Keep an eye out. I'm not saying sell off or anything like that. I'm just saying watch what the charts are doing, because if this comes up to the 236 and gets rejected, if this keeps coming back and retesting this 382, what did we learn just now on the members only stream? Well, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of sauce. I always say this. If a certain level keeps getting retested, it's going to break, whether it's towards the upside or the downside, right? So if this keeps coming back and retesting this 382, it's most likely going to break and probably find some support. Next support level will be at the 0.5. At that time, though, you most likely will be down on your position. So, like I said, keep an eye out. If this thing gets rejected somewhere around this 236 at the 71, maybe look to reposition yourself. Take that small little gains that you should have, reposition yourself, and maybe wait for this to retest and maybe break below the 382. And if this is a long-term project, maybe catch at another support level, like we said, at the 0.5, if it does drop down to there. So, but I mean, like you said, it's not listed yet anywhere. So, I mean, if this is long-term, bro, I mean, you got to have thick skin too, right? Got to have thick skin. A lot of times when you buy in on a project and it sometimes will start coming down, but if it's long-term for you, then don't let that bother you. Eat up the dips and, and dollar cost average in and bring your average down. It's the only thing I could say, right? Real quick, we got 40 people here. Make sure you guys hit those likes. Make sure you guys are hitting those likes. What time is it? Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's pull up the bubbles. What's trending? Jupiter's going crazy, bro. Pepe's up 11%. Gala's up 6%. Core. What's this Core? I think I've ever even heard of that. Mantle, again, up. Floki, we already covered that. Dog with Hat still freaking killing it. Crazy. What is Dog with Hat's market cap? $4.3 billion. Guys, listen. Oh my gosh. Imagine, James, and I say to you because we just looked at this project, right? Do you understand Dog with Hat started off on Solana's DeFi at a under $1 million market cap? Imagine the people that have come and go in Dog with Hat that were just in the DeFi for the first few months or the first few weeks. Now they're looking back at Dog with Hat and they're like, holy crap, Dog with Hat is at $4.3 billion. This thing started off as a meme coin on the DeFi for Solana under $1 million market cap. And look what this thing has done. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Jasmy, let's see here. He said, what the hell? Solotary on Solana. We'll check it out. I swear every project on Solana looks the same. Right? If this project's been out for what? This project's been out for about 3 months. This right here is a perfect example. You see how it started off, right? Had a, my God. It keeps going. Well, recently, this thing has shot up like crazy. And you can see a lot of people came in, made their money, and it's just slowly retracing, right? This right here, paints a perfect picture of what could happen if you get stuck holding the bag on a lot of these projects for Solana. People are just sticking and moving, right? They're just sticking and moving, and you can see this thing is just slowly moving. Now, I don't think the project's done with. I mean, it has a market cap of $3 million, so it's still solid, right? But like I keep telling you guys, if you're up on these projects, get your profits, man. Get your profits and then reposition yourself on a lot of these things. So, like I said, I don't think the project's bad or I don't know anything about it, but just looking at the chart, I mean, look at this. This right here would drive somebody insane. The last month, it has just been slowly but surely just bleeding out. Koktoshi, love the name. Says, keep the faith, gang. We got this. Hold and buy these dips and prevail over the weak hands. That's a good motivational speech right there, bro. Good motivational speech. Muhammad, I love the emojis, bro. James said, I know. I'm looking for one like that to ride to the top. I know, bro. But, we talked about this. We talked about this like a week ago, and I told you guys. So think about it. Every day, there's probably, and I'm not even exaggerating, there's probably, probably 500 to 3,000 projects that are released on Solana. Just think about that. On Solana's DeFi. Probably not 3,000 every day, but I would say at least 1,000 projects every day are released on Solana, right? How many projects do you know that are on Binance that have started on DeFi for Solana? How many? I'm going to tell you guys two of them. And one is Dog with Hat. And I want to say Myro, but I don't even, now that I'm thinking about it, Myro, oh no, Bunk. I'm sorry, Bunk. That's right. Dog with Hat and Bunk. Those are the two projects that I can think of off the top of my head that have made it to the big leagues, right? Think about how many projects are released every day, every week, every month. So that's why I'm telling you guys, trying to find those hidden gems it's hard. That's why a lot of people just stick and move. They run in on these projects, they're up, they 2x, 3x their money, and they say the hell with it and they move on to something else, right? Obviously, people that did that with Dog with Hat at the beginning are now looking back like, holy crap, if I would have just held, I'd be a millionaire right now, right? I'm sure there's so many people, because there was probably thousands of people that got in on Dog with Hat at like fractions of a penny, and now this thing's up to $4.37 with over a $4 billion market cap. So that's the struggle right there, trying to find a project that you think is going to be long term and really sticking with it. But the odds are not in your favor on all that. Because think about it, like I said, thousands of projects every day, every week. What do you think the odds are? I'm sure it's one out of maybe 20, 30,000 projects are going to make it possibly to the big leagues. If you really think about those numbers, that's better chances than playing the lottery. Better chances than playing the lottery. I will tell you that for sure. So you got that going for you, right? Gail, what's going on? Craig said he's working his ass off today, watching what I can and slinging that meat on Easter Eve. Who you slinging your meat to on Easter, bro? Come on, bro. This is a kids channel, man. Just kidding. James said, I saw people yesterday putting $80,000, $100,000, $200,000 buys in Mew. That's crazy. It's nuts, bro. Like the money that's coming in on Solana is absolutely crazy. I saw an article yesterday saying that they could possibly see Solana get to $1 trillion market cap. And you know what? I don't think that's far-fetched. I really don't. I told you guys this a while back. I'm a big believer in Ethereum, but Ethereum needs to really figure it out because Solana is gunning for Ethereum. They really are. They really are. You go back a year ago, people were like, Solana is going to be the Ethereum killer. You're like, really, dude? They have so long until now. We get to we move a year later, and it's like, I'm not denying it. I'm like, probably if Ethereum doesn't figure out what's going on. Rosella said, let's go koala diamond hands. Loft crow with knife. Call. Yep. They're not doing bad. They're not doing too bad, right? Damn, troll crashed. Holy crap. You guys remember I bought back in on troll on what dip was it? I don't remember what dip it was. It was like one of these dips I bought in. Oh, it was right here. I bought in at 37. Yeah, I bought in at 37 and it was like teeter-tottering. 38, 37. I jumped out. I was like, you know what? After the stream, I jumped out and whew. I am so happy I jumped out because look at Troll. Troll freaking crashed. That's crazy. Holy crap. That is crazy. Jojo said, I thought Ethereum update was supposed to reduce fees. It is, but it's so it was layer. I mean, it was towards the layer 2 project. So, Jojo, you have layer 2 projects that are built on Ethereum, like Arbitrum, right? So what it's basically does is it was helping reduce fees and congestion on the Ethereum network for the layer 2 project. So that's what I'm saying. So Ethereum was smart with being able to let projects build on top of it, right? So you have like Arbitrum, you have a Polygon. I'm trying to think of there's a few big projects, right, that are in the DeFi world that are built on top of the Ethereum network, right? And they're very small transaction fees. I'm saying Ethereum solely. If you have to do any transactions trading Ethereum, it costs massive amount of money, right? It is just absolutely ridiculous. So you're almost forced to use those layer 2 platforms to make any kind of transactions. And that's what I'm saying with Solana. They don't have to have any kind of layer 2 or anything like that. It's just strictly Solana, and the Solana network obviously is congested, but it's so cheap to make transactions on Solana, right? When I was just doing those airdrops, if I did try to do an airdrop on Ethereum, it would have cost me $7 million to do it. I'm not even lying. It would have probably cost me $7 million. It was costing me like a penny per transaction for me to do the airdrops, right, for Solana. So that's crazy though. NFK not doing bad. We're definitely we're up 33% in the last hour. Nice. So I keep telling you guys, So NFK obviously is our native token for the channel, right? And I'm not bringing up NFK like we obviously talk about it a lot, but I don't want you guys to think that like I'm trying to pump my own bags. This is the community's coin, so I haven't really been like focusing so much on the project. But we'll jump right into it real quick, briefly. This is the community's coin. We had everybody jump in, at good times so they can just continue to build their bags. Obviously, we're so small right now. We only have a $500,000 market cap as we speak. We want to get to $1 billion, right? So we're slowly building the project. We have the white paper dropping here soon. We have we're going to be doing promotions. Hopefully, we're going to be getting our charts on coin market cap here soon. We have a roadmap of what we want to do, right? It takes time to do all this stuff, but we had some people that aren't part of the channel jump in. When you drop a project on Solana, you have a lot of people jump in early, right? And they basically they were selling off, So I was telling everybody, listen, these wallets that are selling off, they're not part of our channel, right? And even if you are part of the channel and you're making profits, listen, you guys do whatever you got to do, right? My goal for this project is long term, but what I'm getting to is you can see we're having swings, right, in the project, but we keep eating up those dips, and that's what I'm telling everybody in the Discord and on the channel. If you see these dips, eat them up, take these whales positions, right, because they're pretty much almost out of gas, and it's going to be solely the community that owns this project, and we're going to the moon, right? We're going to the moon, so that's all I'm going to say. We'll leave it there. Obviously, it's NFK that's on Solana. Join the Discord if you have any questions. Everybody's on the Discord. It's helping out like crazy for the project. Gail said, my crypto is stuck on Coinbase wallet because Ethereum is so darn expensive. Bro, same here. I don't have a big bag, but yeah, my stuff's stuck on Coinbase wallet as well, because it's like there's not a lot of money in there, and for me to transfer it over, it would cost more. So I'm like, bro, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not even going to touch it. So Bitcoin's price prediction as Bitcoin dips below 70,000 resistance. Time to buy the dip. Who knows? Look at this. Isn't he so cute? I love animals, right? I love dogs. You guys know I have a puppy. Well, she's not a puppy. She's 10 years old. She's a Jack Russell, and she's sitting right next to me. But she's like, she's my girl, and I have a daughter, right? So those are my two girls that I love with my whole heart. Like my whole life revolves around them, right? But I just love dogs. Like my goal, I told you guys, in the future is hopefully to get nice and wealthy, and I want to help out all the dogs that are in the humane societies, right? That are the dogs that aren't getting adopted. I want to give them a home. I want to have a big compound with a lot of land, and I have friends that actually run dog places that like they work at vets and stuff like that. I'm going to bring them on board and have them work for the company and have them take care of all the dogs that I rescue. But obviously I'm going to need to be wealthy to do this, right? But I want to do that one day. That's like my goal, because you look at this little face, right? He's so cute. Imagine the owner's like, all right, whatever his name is, stay still. He puts the hat on him. We got to take this picture. This is going to be a big project. You're going to be famous. And he's probably got a treat behind him. Like, you can have this treat. Just stay there calm. But look at this. Dog with hat becomes the third largest meme coin as Bitcoin clings to 70K. Crazy. Let's see here. So Solana's foundation says it can filter through the offensive meme coin problem. So this was something big, and you know what? Shout out to the chat because they brought this up during one of the streams. There's been a lot of racist meme coins popping up, and people are whatever the case is. I don't know if they're just doing it because it's trending, because just whatever times that we're in, but it's you see them sometimes. You pop up in some of the things, and I think they're gonna have to figure out, maybe not filtering. You should be able to name your project whatever you want, but if it's something that's offensive, towards anything, or whether it's a race or if it's a religion or whatever the case is, a country, then I think that they should maybe step in and make the devs or the creators change the name, is what I think. So this has popped up though in the last few weeks on Solana for sure. And we covered SBF is going to prison for 25 years. Dogecoin's been doing really well with the futures for Coinbase as well. Rosales Ryoshi with knife. Let's pull that up because I think that's like the only project on Chronos right now that's actually doing really well. Right, yeah, they're up like 3,000%. What's blowing my mind is it's on an unknown DEX. It's a little weird. It's on an unknown DEX. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure if you copy this address, you could probably trade it on MMF as well. But I mean, the project's been doing fairly well. It's at $1 million market cap. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. But I will tell you, remember I always tell you guys with these projects, it's risky, right? But make sure if you guys are up on your project, especially if you're up really well, take those profits, bro. Take those profits. Don't let the greed set in. Gina said, I think this channel is crypto for dummies. I've learned so much in a short period of time. Thank you so much, Gina. I appreciate it. You know what, Gina, though? It's not just me, right? You notice how whenever you have a question, everybody's here to help. And the Discord is even better. The community that we've built, I'm telling you guys, is like no other. It really is like no other. We've built such a great community where everybody's here to help. And I couldn't take the credit whatsoever. I'm telling you, everybody that all the day ones, you guys have helped so much for this channel and for the whole community. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. I really do. Shout out to everybody. And you guys know who I'm talking about. Nico said, put that on Koala's white paper that you want to rescue animals, dogs, and etc., and it will helps a lot on the project. Hey, that is something we could probably look into for sure. Do like some of the profits will go to not because it's not right. That's going to be something separate though on my own, right? However I generate my wealth, with crypto, it's like just my long-term goal that I want to do, right? So let's do a recap. Let's do a recap, guys. So Bitcoin right now doesn't look bad. It's been really hovering around that $70,000 mark. Like I keep telling you guys, as long as we are holding the 69,000, hey, 69. As long as we're holding that 69,000, I think we're going to be perfectly fine, guys. And I keep telling you guys, we're going to wake up one morning and Bitcoin is going to jump up like $5,000 overnight, right? And we're going to be right back up, breaking new all-time highs, and you know how it goes. Everybody starts going crazy again. For Milady, she's looking perfectly fine. You guys can see we have really been really respecting this 25 right here, the 25 mark. We have literally we're bouncing, finding some support on that 25. We already found support. So for right now, everything looks good. I would just say, long term, if you're a big Milady's believer like I am and like a lot of us are, you should be if you're able to dollar cost average in on a lot on Milady, and I think long term it'll play out really well for you guys. Remember, we're not far from our all-time high whatsoever. Not far at all. I already pointed this out to you guys in one day on the 13th of March. We went up 60%. We're about 60% away from our all-time high. We could literally get there in a day on a good day for Milady. So hold strong. We're going to be perfectly fine, guys. We're going to be perfectly fine. And looking at the whole market, you guys can see, I would say it's half and half, right? The red circles, red bubbles are small, and these green bubbles are nice and large as far as what you can see for the top 100 for today. So I will say everything looks good. Doge is actually down 8% today. That's crazy. But like I said, everything's looking good, guys. Keep your head up. Keep your head up, because I'm telling you, you guys, you start getting those weak hands and you're going to get left behind. So we're good. We're good. Someone said, hey, pal, what about Chronos? Chronos? What do you mean? Like the actual Chronos, Chronos? Oops. The actual Chronos native token? I think Crow's awesome, honestly. I really do. I love Crow's ecosystem. Right now it's still holding that 236 at the 15 cent, a little over the 15 cents. So doesn't look bad at all. I think it's kind of just waiting to see what Bitcoin's going to do. This runs with Bitcoin, right? So I think we're, as long as Bitcoin, like I said, in the next few weeks, Bitcoin should continue this rally. I think Crow's going to continue to run. We were actually talking about this last few streams ago. Is Crow going to finally break that dollar? And I think it probably could this time around. They, like I said, Solana's doing so well because of their DeFi, right? Solana's DeFi is going absolutely nuts. So many people are building off of the DeFi network. Chronos needs to follow suit and start bringing in creators to build meme coins and all kinds of stuff on their ecosystem, and Chronos will break that dollar, right? That's what I think. So Gail said, "How about NFK?" We just checked it out. It's doing fairly well. Let's see here. It's doing fairly well. It's up right now 36% on the hour, so it's doing really well. Like I keep telling you guys, buy those dips. If you bought that dip, you'd be up like 40% right now on your position. So, but we're looking good, guys. We're looking great. And I'm going to let you guys go. Make sure on your way out, hit that like. We're only at 37 likes, guys. Come on. Hit that like on the way out. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Tomorrow, Sunday, we're going to have another stream around 11:30. So make sure you guys are here. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful, safe weekend. And I thank you guys so much for everything. I will see you guys back here tomorrow, all right? See you guys later.